Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Understand. Before we get started, housekeeping thing. This is the final episode, at least on the YouTube front, okay? We're still gonna play Understand. In an ideal world, I'm going to finish this game. I really enjoy it. But I gotta open up space for another series here on YouTube. So this will be the last episode of Understand in the YouTube format. I'm gonna still stream Understand over on Twitch, and then I'm gonna upload those Twitch VODs as extra videos here on the channel. They'll just be a little bit different because I'll occasionally talk to chat and my face will be on the screen. Other than that, it'll kind of be the same vibe, right? So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Also had a comment that told me that I should be focusing in 4.7 on the idea of a 5x5 square, because my logic was correct, right? In that this is you gotta have a square. Like, there's no way around it. But I was focused on the 4x4, and it's not possible, which is kind of the conclusion that I came to. But if we make a 5x5, right, and we envision that there's another row on top of here, right, and then we stack something like this onto that, then we could make something work here. So let's try to crank this out. I'm thinking, so we need to basically how would we do this? How would we do this? We know this is well, you know, you have to have a shape like this, right? Which means that at bare minimum, you have to have something like this, right? But that will not work. So this square, well, that's not actually true either. It's probably going to go out to here, is my bet, right? And then stack a 4 on top, so it'll be something. So we would have to. It's really difficult to like wrap your head around how this has to be. So that would then go. Is this right? This is right. Okay. Cool. It broke me a little bit. Dude, that's a hard puzzle. I mean, that's a hard puzzle. Once you understand what you have to do, it becomes a lot easier. And like, this makes sense, but visualizing it, this is another one where I feel like pulling out, you know, MS Paint probably would have helped us out here. But yeah, you can kind of envision this L being placed here, and then that forms the 5x5 square. We accomplished it. This opened up 410. I actually kind of forgot we still had 410. Let's do it. My goal is to get done with 4 today. We've spent so long on 4, dude. And it would be nice to wrap it up today. So, filling in a circle. Start with a circle, end with, well, start with a circle, end with a, oh, interesting. That can be either or. Okay. But if you do square, so don't touch square is going to be the second. So touch a circle is first, don't touch a square is second. And then who knows what the heck else kind of has to do with this. But the fact that we have so many options here, but not here. Okay, so there is something to be said about a 2 square, maybe it's like equal amount shape and white space, something like that. Okay, so gotta touch the circles. Okay, very interesting. So even number of things. Is this an even number? This is 12, so yeah, that remains true. What if we do like this? No. So there's definitely, yeah, I mean, it has to do with having it be a square / rectangle in here. Although we then had the issue of, okay, how would you make a square here? But you gotta include the circle. Well, we also I mean, we also knew that the 4-banger works. There's something about like proportional empty space to shape, right? You know, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1. This is where it gets a little weird because this is 1 to 5, 1 to 5. As long as it's equal, I guess. So each one would have 4. Okay. So that works. Each one has 3 in that scenario. We're clearly missing something right now. Yeah, dude, we're clearly missing something. I don't know. Dude, I don't understand. I don't understand the shtick. I really don't. The problem is this is a really easy one to guess and just get right. I have no idea what the hell this shtick is. Well, you know what? You win some, you lose some. If you know what the conditions were for that, then best to you. Okay. And now to spend the next 24 minutes on _? We all love the question marks. They are a pain in the rear. So, circle to square. Okay? Circle to square in all cases, except don't touch triangle. Okay. So circle to square in all cases remains accurate in all cases. Now the square is there. Okay. Just out of curiosity, square is still there. Square is still there. Square is still there. Okay. We know the square likes to move. So I'm trying to see how, you know, there's clearly something interesting. Okay. So something happens here. Okay, let me throw out a wild idea. Okay? So we take up these 4... Wait, what the hell? Now that doesn't work. Because of this. Yeah, okay. I actually understand, I think, what's going on. Once you use a path, you cannot use that path again. Okay? So if I fill this entire grid, right? If I fill this, now this works. Yeah. If I fill this entire grid, there is no solution that will ever work for this. Okay. Interesting. So we basically want like minimum pathing as much as possible and don't touch triangle. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be your best for the first one. This is going to be... Pardon me? Now I'm confused. Now I'm really confused. Now I'm really confused. So that works. That doesn't. I fill that in. Why? Since the circle doesn't move, how are you supposed to ever get it? And clearly touch triangle is never allowed, because that's number 3. Start with circle, end with square is 1, 2. Don't touch triangle is 3. And then 4 is whatever the cockamamie approach is that we gotta take here. The problem being I haven't figured out what that is. I thought I had it. It made sense to me. But clearly, like, this is not going to be the answer, okay? I can just tell you now. And it's definitely start with circle. Don't touch triangle. Yeah, but then that fails everything else. Okay. And then this just never works. But I feel like it never works because we're touching circle, right? So do we have to... Okay. Think. Use your noggin. We covered that spot. That works. Okay. So what is different here? It's the same shape, which would fit in 4-. It's the same shape. Okay, yeah, dude, this makes a ton of sense, actually. This makes a ton of sense. So we have to have the same shape to complete all of them. So that works now. This will work. Yeah. Okay. But this does not work. So what we have to do, how about something like this? Right? So it'd be this. And... But then that fails. But we could do this. But then you gotta fill in this spot. Okay. It's wacky. It's definitely wacky. And then you don't end on square. Okay. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I'm gonna tell you, this is another one where I actually feel like having MS Paint would be useful. I hate it, but it is going to be useful. So let's get Paint up. I like this puzzle. This is a good puzzle, dude. Let's start getting some screenshots of this in, because we need to be able to see all of them at once. Just bear with me for a little bit, because I gotta get screenshots of all these, and then I'll turn on Paint so we can see all of them next to each other here. But we're never gonna know how to do this if we don't see each individual puzzle and know where stuff is. It's just gonna be easier to comprehend what's going on. Sorry, to understand what's going on. Haha, it's the name of the game. Okay. One more I gotta grab. I think there's only 4, right? No, there's 5. Frick. Okay. Oh, and dude, the circle is dramatically changing position. So we were not going to guess it without knowing all of the others anyway. And then the final one here. Okay. So, oops. I know you're just hearing like Windows noises repeatedly. Just give me 1 second. And then we're gonna, it's big brain time. Okay. Window capture and Paint. Okay. It looks like a mess. It looks like a mess, but that's okay. So let's mark first everywhere where we can't have a square, right? Or a line. So you can never have a line here. 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 Right? Then you can never have a line here. 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 That we're basically just blotting out everywhere where a triangle is at some point, because if you fill in this but include the triangle here, then you're gonna hit it in the future. So you have to make sure that you don't have that in place at any point. So get these all in. So we cannot go in any of these positions. Like a really messed up game of Battleship or something. Okay. So no triangles in any of those positions. Now, we have to include this position. Everywhere where there is a circle or square has to be included, right? So just get these in place no matter what. And then we got to get the other ones. And then it's just a matter of figuring out the shape where we can actually draw the lines into each of them. So this is also fair. This is fair. This is fair. This is fair. This is fair. It's just going to help us visual. I know it's a little bit boring to watch me fumble about in MS Paint right now, but it's useful for me to do this. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. One more here. One more here. One more here. 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 And here. And then here. 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 We also have here. 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 Here, and then finally these two. Okay, so these spots all have to be hit. What else can we determine from this? This spot also has to be hit, otherwise it is impossible. So let's fill in that. And do we know anything else? No. Okay. Our starting positions are here, 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 and here. Okay. Where does that put us at this point in time? We know that this and this have to also be green. Otherwise, this guy is isolated. I suppose you could have these filled in, but I'm going to bank on that not being the case. So let's fill in these. And we may have to relook at that at some point. And if you have this filled in, then this has to be filled in. And then that might be all we need to figure this out, right? So you would have a path that basically goes down around. So let's put back up understand here. And I could even try to do like, we could really shrink this down. I know this is a little difficult to see, but you kind of, well, if we do this, then that helps. That helps. Okay. So it would basically be something like this, right? Then the next one would be something like this. Then something like this, followed by this, and then finally this. He's cracked. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. Wow, what a brilliant little puzzle, man. The the dash question marks are always so damn good. They're so damn good. This is just a brilliant little puzzle. I'm pleased. I'm very, very pleased. I'm gonna skirt around a little bit. I'm gonna try 5-1, see what's going on. I'm also gonna check out dash, which who knows, right? But let's see. So 5-1, I can't believe we finished 4-, dude. 4- was a mess. It was a freaking mess. Okay, 5-1, we got like separating. Oh no, what the hell's going on here? Okay, we got little tiny dots now. We're going in ascending order through the dots. Fair enough. Ascending order through the dots. Okay. Ascending order through the dots. This is the most satisfying puzzle of all time. Holy crap. I love that. I love that. Okay. Now we're getting a wee bit more complicated, but not too complicated. Oh, the joys of -1s, dude. It's a beautiful, beautiful world we live in. Okay. This one's a little trickier. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Something. This one's actually like a lot a bit trickier. We can do something like this. That will work. And then go... You're gonna have to go... You have to focus on the outside for these. Because once you lock in this one, you're screwed. So you gotta go around the outside like this. But you can never surround this. Okay. Let's go through. No, because as soon as you surround an outside. So do you got to go through the middle then? What if we did this? There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. 5-1 complete. Okay. I don't know why, dude. I have a sneaking suspicion that 5- is going to be easier than 4-. A lot of people told me that 4- is a righteous pain in the rear. So I'm ready to... These are like witness puzzles, man. I can do witness puzzles. That's easy. Okay, this is just in order again. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you gotta finish a sequence, right? That's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And no white space. Maybe? No, we definitely have white space. So why 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What if we did... Well, there's no way to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's gotta be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With one empty spot. I'm perplexed is a good way to word it. They are all in a spiral, kind of. Which is a little odd. It's a little odd. Okay. What am I missing here? What am I missing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Okay, so that also works. 3, 2, 1 works. Okay, so if you can go backwards as well, then it has to be something involving the line. So 2, 1, 2. That is really weird. I did not expect that. So that would work. That also works. What? Okay. But that does not. So 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. I feel like I'm being punked or something right now. Like this does not appear to be following the normal convention that I would think. So 1, 2, 3, we start on a 1. 1, 2, 3, we start on a 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, we start on a 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, we start on a 4. 2, 1, 2, 1. The problem is like these, it doesn't really matter, right? Because you could flip these and they're still fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I feel like this is the important one to look at, right? Because 3, 2, 1, 2, 1 works. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. No, you know what it is, dude? You can always go up 1 or down 1. But you can never go to the same one. That's what it is. So it's going to be 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4. 3, 4. There you go. Okay. We got lulled into a false sense of security that it was in order. It's not in order. You just can't make a jump. So when we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we went back to 1, it was never going to work. Because of the jump from 4 to 1. If there was a way to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, just shut up. It was never gonna work. It was never gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna jump to dash dash 1 and see what's going on here. We got dashes. Okay. So do not include the dash. Okay. So we can touch shapes. This clearly has something to do with, like, negative space. What the frick is this? Oh, this is telling me the shape I need to make. Okay. So, but never ever touch. Middle is don't touch this. Almost certainly. So, although wait. Yeah, middle is don't touch this. The first one is, I think, touch all shapes. Yeah, so touch all shapes. But then what is the last one? The last one, so these are telling you where there has to be a white space, right? So on this one, it's saying there has to be a white space on the right side, right? Envision that there's a box on the left and right of this. On the right, there's a box. On the left, there also is a box, but we're at the border, so it doesn't matter. On this one, the box has to be on the left and right because you can. And this is empty space, right? So then here, it's saying, hey, you need empty space in this box in the corner and to the left and bottom, but obviously we're at the border for that. So the box is here. A little weird, but I'm with it. So we need to have... We need to have... a box. What if you fill in this entire thing? Fill in the entire thing. Except for... Okay. Okay, this one is breaking me a little bit more than I think I had signed on for. You know this has to be empty. Why is that passing 3, though? So that passes 3, but this doesn't. Is this just like the shape that you have to... So you have a 2 dash, you have a bottom dash. You have a line, you have a line. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Which is highly possible. So what if it was instead... like this? No. Wow, this effectively failed all of them. Okay. So you would have this. And then this. Or you would have this. Clearly touching this square. Just this square. But not this. So this, but not this. That makes no sense. Okay. Dude, this dash dash section is gonna suck, I think. That dash section is not gonna be good. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know. I really don't know. You know you gotta touch the squares. So, if we can get a correct answer just luckily, then that does help. I still think it has something to do with the shape of this, right? But I'm not necessarily sure what that shape is. which makes it a hell of a lot harder, right? And we're fighting in a land of where dead space is a little weird. So what if you do... Although I'm like going the opposite, right? We have to fill in... Well, it's impossible to fill in this... Or to not fill in this shape. Or to fill in this shape, right? Because you'd have to have these two, this one, and these. And that's 3 ending points. So that's not possible. Because then this has to be empty, and this has to be empty. So how do you do that? Because that... And you can't touch this. But this is in a weird spot this time. Because... See, this is still confusing to me. Because I don't necessarily understand why this is right. And I kind of definitely don't understand why this is right either. I still think it has something to do with, like, where the... You know, like something like that. Where these point to. As to where there's white space. Because there would have to be white space here. There would have to be white space here. There would have to be white space here, but this would have to be filled in. Which is why it's weird. But try this. I still think this has to be filled in, but that is not possible. So I am perplexed. I am perplexed. I definitely have no idea what's going on here. Okay, I don't understand that section. I really don't. So that's gonna be one that we're gonna have to fight on stream. This was a good episode though. We accomplished a lot, dude. Just getting 4- done. 4- that section sucked. That section really sucked. I did not like it. I'm liking 5- though. 5- is looking spicy. Dash, lot of pain. There's a lot of pain in that one. But hey, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for enjoying the Understand series. This was a lot more experimental of a series on my channel, since I don't really do puzzle games often because a lot of people found them like incredibly infuriating to watch me play, which this series was also infuriating, but a lot of you really enjoyed it, and to that I am appreciative. Hopefully you can come over to Twitch and watch some more over there when we do it, but as I said, the VODs will get posted to YouTube in the form of their own Understand video. It'll just, you know, have my face attached to it. So, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the next series that replaces this. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.